Today, I want to introduce you to a remarkable business that is changing the way we think about keeping our homes and workplaces running smoothly. It's called Fix It Task, a Canadian online marketplace that connects people like you and me with reliable local specialists for everyday tasks. What makes Fix It Task so compelling is that it fills a very common gap in our lives. The gap between needing help with something, cleaning, moving, furniture assembly, smaller renovations, and actually tracking down someone trustworthy to do it. Let me walk you through what makes Fix It Task unique. The kinds of people it serves, the kinds of people who provide the services, the impact it's making, and why this kind of model feels tailor-made for today's world, where time is short, expectations are high, and trust is everything. Imagine you've just moved into a new apartment. There are boxes everywhere. You need help moving a couch, putting together a bed frame, mounting a TV on the wall. On top of that, you'd like to schedule a deep clean. Normally, you would search around, ask friends, browse classifieds, maybe hire a big chain, or a handyman whose reliability you are unsure of. It can be a hassle. Are they good? Are they insured? Will they turn up on time? Will there be damage? Will pricing be fair? Fix It Task comes in right there. It's an online platform that allows you to browse local specialists, read reviews and ratings, see what earlier customers say, see what jobs people have done in your area. The idea is to simplify the process. Pick the service you need, see people who do it, compare quotes or hourly rates, and book directly. The platform handles, or at least coordinates, many of the logistical pieces of connecting a customer with someone who has the skills, tools, and reliability to get the job done. Now, on the services side, Fix It Task is broad. We're talking things like cleaning, moving, furniture assembly, renovations, handyman jobs, small repairs, perhaps even landscaping or office services. It covers many of those everyday, regular, recurring tasks that people often put off because figuring out who to call is just too much trouble. With Fix It Task, the goal is to make it simple and convenient to book the right person for the job. That means minimal friction, clear expectations, reliable professionals. On the provider side, the platform supports skilled workers, local experts who want to reach more clients. Rather than having to advertise themselves everywhere, chase leads, worry about payment or scheduling conflicts, many of the operational overhead can be managed or facilitated through Fix It Task. That means more time to focus on doing the actual work, doing it well, building reputation, earning trust. For workers who specialize in cleaning, moving, furniture assembly, small renovations, these kinds of platforms offer consistent opportunity, greater exposure, and a way to scale up without taking on huge risk or upfront investment. What's exceptional here is the balance. Customers get the convenience and oversight, the transparency of reviews, the comfort of knowing that they're hiring someone who has been vetted, or at least reviewed. Specialists get more visibility, better access to clients, and a framework that helps them grow. It's a win-win. Let's talk about trust. In this kind of business, trust is everything. You're inviting someone into your home, or letting them handle your furniture, or moving your stuff. So for Fix It Task, building trust is central. They do that through provider profiles, showing past customer feedback, perhaps photos of work done, maybe insurance or licensing information, perhaps ratings. There's also usually a way to get a quote or estimate, so you know roughly what you'll pay ahead of time. All of that helps reduce anxiety. Convenience is another big feature. Fix It. Task understands that customers want to get tasks done without complicated back and forth. Scheduling, quoting, booking, that has to be slick. If you can do it all online, maybe with messaging, maybe with upfront pricing estimates, maybe with booking slots, that saves time. It reduces friction. It keeps things from dragging on. And that's attractive to busy people, professionals, families, people who just want to get their to-do list cleared. Let's dig into some scenarios to illustrate. One busy parent might need help cleaning weekly, but doesn't want to commit to a big, inflexible contract. Fix-It Task can offer cleaning specialists in their area, available when needed, with flexible scheduling. Another scenario, someone redecorating or renovating a room. They need help with framing, drywall, painting, lighting fixtures. Rather than hiring a full-blown contractor with large minimums, they can find specialists who accept smaller jobs. Or someone is moving and has heavy furniture they can't move themselves. They need a moving helper or two. Scheduling, quotes, maybe even packing. It's all facilitated. On the provider side, someone who is skilled with installations, say furniture assembly, often gets asked by friends or from classifieds, but that's unpredictable. Fix-It Task gives them consistent demand. They can set up a profile, show previous work, set rates. Over time, if they do good work, they build good reviews, attract more clients. They become a trusted name in their city or neighborhood. Also, they don't need huge marketing budgets. Fix-It Task helps match them with people who already are looking. What makes the business particularly relevant now is trends. People are more mobile, more busy, more reliant on external services for non-core tasks. Urban living often means less time for home maintenance or deep cleaning, more need for convenience. Also, with rising awareness about quality and safety, people want professionals who have proven themselves, not just anyone with a van. Platforms that connect people and service providers in transparent ways are growing in trust and usage. Also, smaller jobs are often stickiest in the sense that they happen a lot. They accumulate, and people procrastinate on them because organizing them is a headache. Fix-It Task lowers the barrier to getting those jobs done reliably. That means fewer postponed tasks, more living in a home that works, less stress. Over time, that builds loyalty. Once someone has used the platform and had a good experience, next time they'll likely use it again. From a business angle, Fix-It Task's model scales well. It doesn't need to own a fleet of trucks for moving or employ all the workers. It's a platform. Its main assets are its network of specialists, its technology for matching people, its reputation, its user experience, its customer service. The matching algorithm, booking and scheduling tools, feedback systems, all of those can be improved over time, made more efficient, made more robust. As the network grows, positive feedback loops emerge. More customers attract more specialists attract more customers, word of mouth spreads. One thing to emphasize is the value of local. Fix-It Task connects customers to local specialists. This matters. When people are local, travel times are shorter, the understanding of neighborhood norms is better, reliability tends to be higher. Also, local businesses number among those seeking better digital presence. Many small-skilled workers are great at what they do, but may not have marketing or web presence. Fix-It Task gives them exposure and matches them with clients they wouldn't otherwise reach. There's also a social and economic ripple effect, supporting small local businesses, giving skilled workers more opportunity, boosting incomes. For many people, work like furniture assembly, handyman jobs, cleaning, moving. These are ways to create steady income, sometimes supplemental, sometimes full-time. Providing them with a marketplace where they can showcase their skills, get fair pay, build trust, and manage scheduling is empowering. It helps the broader ecosystem of local service economies grow. Let me paint an ideal example. Suppose someone is preparing for a big family gathering. They want their home to sparkle, kitchen spotless, floors polished, bathrooms gleaming. They also have a deck that needs some boards replaced, and a patio door that squeaks and needs adjustment. Maybe there's furniture that needs disassembly to move for the gathering, and then reassembly after. A lot of moving parts. Normally, they'd call different people, coordinate schedules, handle multiple quotes, maybe deal with no-shows. With Fix-It Task, they can log in, find cleaning specialists, handy repair specialists, furniture assemblers, movers. They can see availability, perhaps, book each task, get confirmation, see in reviews that these people are trustworthy. Everything lines up. On the day of the gathering, their home is ready, everything works. That ease of mind is powerful. Another example. Someone downsizing their home, moving from a large home to a smaller one. There's furniture that won't fit, assembly that needs to happen, removal of things, cleaning, perhaps some small renovation. All those pieces pull together. Fix-It Task helps aggregate those services. Let's also look at how Fix-It Task addresses common concerns. One is pricing transparency. No one likes surprises in costs. Fix-It Task helps by providing estimates or competitive quotes, enabling customers to see what similar jobs cost, enabling comparison. That also pressures providers to be fair, because ratings and reviews will reflect fairness, punctuality, quality. Another is reliability, that someone will actually show up, will have the tools, will do the job as promised. Reputation systems, local feedback, verified worker profiles help. Another is quality, not just getting something done, but getting it done well. That means the provider being skilled, having experience, caring about customer satisfaction. Fix-It Task's business model directly rewards doing good work, building trust, maintaining high standards. A business like Fix-It Task also has room to innovate. Over time, they might integrate features like real-time tracking, better scheduling tools, bundled services, e.g. cleaning plus repair, tiered service levels, premium, basic. Perhaps subscription models for recurring services, more sophisticated filtering, by insurance, by specialty, by availability. They might also build partnerships with local supply stores, hardware stores, or tool rental shops to help providers or customers. For example, if someone books a renovation specialist, maybe the platform could offer a discount or coordination for required materials or tools. But importantly, Fix-It Task seems grounded. The focus is on everyday tasks. These are not huge construction projects or massive renovations. These are things people need, and often immediately need, but which are often left unresolved because the effort to arrange them is disproportionately large compared to the task itself. By concentrating on those tasks, cleaning, moving, furniture assembly, small-scale renovations, the platform is addressing a high-frequency, high-impact set of needs. And that's real. In the world of business innovation, one of the most promising domains is enabling markets. Platforms that connect people with what others offer. Fix-It Task is doing that in a way that focuses on trust, quality, and convenience. It reduces friction, reduces search cost, reduces time wasted, and gives both sides, customers and providers, more control. Customers get more predictable, reliable, high-quality service. Providers get more business, more visibility, more reward for skill and reliability. Another dimension is the psychological impact. When people know that help is easily available, when the threshold to get something done is small, they are more likely to act. That matters hugely for quality of life. A satisfied, well-maintained living or working space reduces stress. Tasks don't pile up. Homes feel more like sanctuaries. Offices run more smoothly. That sense of relief, order, and reliability is powerful and often underappreciated until you don't have it. Fix-It Task's positioning is appealing also because it meets modern expectations, digital convenience. People are used to apps and sites that let them order almost anything: food, transport, goods. Why not services like cleaning, assembly, repair? This is simply bringing that expectation to household and office life. It's bringing services online, introducing transparency, comparison, scheduling, reviews, all hallmarks of 21st century platforms. Moreover, over time, as the company grows, the local specialist community becomes more skilled, more accountable, more professional. Providers who consistently deliver well can differentiate themselves, maybe offering specialized services, higher-end finish, more reliability, and command premium rates. That creates incentives for quality improvement across the board, and customers benefit better options, better outcomes. So, in summary, Fix-It Task offers something we all need: help with home and office tasks that we often put off, that nag at us, that distract us. It offers it in a way that is simple, trustworthy, local, reliable. It offers a platform for skilled workers to connect with more clients, to build reputation, to grow and be visible. It reduces friction, improves quality of life, supports local economies, strengthens trust. For anyone who has ever hesitated to call someone, worried about cost, worried about whether the job will get done well, Fix-It Task is an answer. If you want your to-do list whittled down, if you want peace of mind that things will be handled professionally, Fix-It Task makes that possible. And for anyone who has a skill, cleaning, repairs, moving, assembly, and wants more clients, better visibility, consistent work, it offers a promising marketplace.